I want to talk to you now about the Primarius Pinot Noir. The main Pinot for Primarius, which is my largest production of anything I make by far, the largest number of cases in a single SKU. And so this wine has to be a few things. It has to be a clean, clear, and delicious representation of my region. One of the ways that I make sure that I can maintain consistency is with the help of being appellated Oregon rather than Willamette Valley. That enables me to pull in fruit from down south or out east just to make sure that I can maintain consistency. So let's say that we had a warm vintage in the Willamette Valley, and then the next year it's a cold vintage. So the warm vintage year, I might not need as much fruit from those other regions. But then the cool vintage year, I might take in more like 15% of the total blend from those other regions because I need it to, maintain the ripe fruit quality. So I'm very careful about my oak choices. I'm careful about how much new oak. I'm careful about just maintaining a very clean fermentation method so that I'm not allowing anything to get in the way of the fruit profile. This wine has to be able to pop and go, unscrew it, take the cork out and pour it in the glass. And if what they poured into the glass at first was the previous vintage, you have to be able to top it up with the next vintage and still have it taste good. So whenever I'm blending Primarius, I taste at least 4 previous vintages of Primarius as I'm building the blend, just to make sure I'm nailing that consistency. And some vintages it's more difficult than others, but it's always a labor of love.